Hello and welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to share with you a test run of a cutting file which I created in Canvas Workspace for my brother ScanNCut. It's this little wedding chapel here. You can see it's a 3D project. It has a lid that lifts off so that you can place a tea light or craft lights inside, or even use it as a gift box, in which case you could place a small gift inside as well. I will be speeding through portions of this video, but I think you'll still be able to follow along. It really is very straightforward to construct this little wedding chapel. If you already have a ScanNCut and you would like to give this a try yourself, then I'm going to give you a link in the description box below to the file that I created, and that will be free for you to use. So without further ado, if you want to learn how to put this together and have a go at it yourself, then stick with me and I'll show you how. To see how this 3D project for the Brother ScanNCut was put together, then stick with me and I'll show you how. Before I start putting the chapel together, I'm going to show you a snapshot of the files that I used to make the chapel, and which you also will be getting as a free 3D project already in the correct format for the Brother ScanNCut, which is the FCM. Now this is scaled down, of course, just so that you can see everything, but you can resize this. You can make it as large as you like or small as you like. It's all up to you, of course. And then, of course, if you want to modify it in any way, you're welcome to do that as well. You'll get two files in the download. You'll have here this one, which has the main walls, as well as the portico, the roof for the portico, the door, and the windows. And then here we have the main roof. We have the bell tower, the little roof for the bell tower, and the bell to go on top of the cutout. And then this is the base. Now, if you want to change this from a chapel into just a regular house, then all you need to do is to ungroup your files. And I'll just show you that very quickly. Ungroup these. And here for the roof, you just want to delete that from the center of the roof, and that will take that hole back out for you and make that a solid roof. So that's all you need to do. So just put that back in for now. So that is what the file looks like after it had been completed. And now we'll go over to the craft desk and I'll put it all together for you. I've decided that since I didn't have a card that I really wanted to use that was heavy enough, I've cut it twice, once in craft card and then in this American Craft cardstock, which is what I really want to use, but it is a lot lighter. So it's a 216 gram, I think. So by combining these, that will help to strengthen it. And what I'm going to do is I'll probably just remove these tabs on the craft card one so that I'll reduce the bulk of those tabs as well. But the rest of it will be strengthened. I think enough to really give this a lot of good body. So I'm going to do that, but before I put all those pieces together, I'm going to get my windows out, and these are the window frames. I'm going to put the vellum behind them. I've got pieces of vellum that I've already cut out, but what I'll do is decided I'm going to sandwich them between the craft card pieces of the walls and the portico, etc. And then have my, frames over top, so that will actually trap them in there. So this will be like that. And then the vellum can be on the inside, and it doesn't have to be then on the reverse there. It can just be inside those two pieces, or between those two pieces. So I'm going to do that first, and then we'll move on. Right, now with those pieces on, I'm going to start removing these tabs here. And I have, in this case, used the dash lines to create the score lines. And I think they've worked out pretty well this time. I'm just going to take those off, as I said before, just to remove that bulk. And then this will still fit on top like that. And we'll have the tabs for the white piece still showing. So I'm going to do that next, and then I'll move on to attaching the window frames. Can start to glue these together. This is going to be for the back, and this is for the front. Let's go over those score lines once more. This is our portico, which is going to go here on the front as well. I'm going to go ahead and get the door glued in to place. And that's going to go here, like that. I'm going to go back to the corral for this. To help that out a little bit, I'm going to put some of this double-sided tape behind here. And just go over that. And then when that glue dries, that's going to keep it very secure with the help of this tape, and then our door can still come open. So next is fold that back along that line. This one here as well. This is going to fold back and then be glued here to the front. So before we do that, we've got to get this together then. So we've got our tabs. These tabs are actually going to be glued together. Alright, like so. Just like that. I'm going to use this. Actually, I think I might even put some red liner tape down as well. One side here, like that. And then go over top with the liquid adhesive. And that, we'll use the lines on my grid here to help. Keep that in place. Then I'm going to tape this down. Find the end of that. Right, and I'm just going to put some tape over that. Right, now we can do the other side. Again, that would just be a matter of folding one of these back like that, and the other like that, and then gluing those together. Again, going in with the red liner tape. It's getting really solid now. You can probably hear that. So next is the Pimlico. I have a little roof I'm going to place on there as well. may have seen there, I just went with some red liner tape, which gives me that instant grip, and then some of the quick grab adhesive. And now we have the main building all together. So now we need to put on the roof. For the roof and the optional bell tower that I have here, I've also cut it out of the craft card as well as the paper, and I've removed these tabs. Unclogged. So this is the same paper as for the roof, so put that there. And now we can fold these score lines, embellish them. This is also quite strong, just like the body here. You can hear that. Place that like that. Go back in with the bone folder and just push that down. Right, and now we can place it inside our roof here. It's just going to fall into this hole here. And across like this, because it's not actually going to be attached to the building. It's more or less a lid, so that you can lift it off easily and put either a tea light in there or some craft lights, or if you want to use this as a gift box, of course you could then just put a little gift inside of there. So just glue these into place. That will sit across like that. And then I'm going to cover this as well. Just of time, I completed the finishing touches off camera. For one, I've put a lining inside here with this paper. You might be able to just see that here. what I did was, just like with the craft card, I cut out the pieces and then just removed the tabs and just dry fitted those inside to make sure they would fit, and then just put a little bit of glue on, and it was easy enough to go inside. Of course, you could do this at an earlier stage if you wanted to. Also, I put a door handle here. This is a flat back door that I've colored with an alcohol marker. I had some little grass left over from another project. Put a strip of paper across the front on this little stand here. Just helps it to stand straight. There are tabs under there that I've glued inside here, as you can see, hopefully, but just along there. And some rolled paper flowers. These little flowers were from the machine itself. That file is in my machine. So there we have the completed wedding chapel. And I think it's really sweet. Now, of course, you don't have to have the bell tower here. You could just remove that completely and make this just a solid roof rather than have the hole, and you could just have a normal house. Thank you so much for joining me today, and I do hope that if you aren't already subscribed, that you'll consider doing so today. Be sure to share with your friends. Don't forget to hit the notification bell so that you don't miss out on any future videos. And I'd also like to take this time to wish you a very happy 2022. In the meantime, please stay safe and crafty hugs. Bye.